Alright, here we are on the third section of the Harrison Jones chain, the Schnottz section. This one has a little bit more to it. It's a little bit larger. There's more to do and more XP to be had. So, again, fairly linear. There's not a lot to it in terms of any tips or tricks. There might be a couple that I, again, remember in the meantime. Actually, I can think of some off the top of my head right now, but I will wait till we get to them, and I'll put them in here. But again, this is the third part, and again, we just started into 83 when we came down to Uldum. We're at 35% into 83 right now, so it may be cutting it close to get to 84, honestly, just through this series of quests as it is. If it is, you know, we can always do the filler stuff. That's fine. But I think we'll be real close. If I remember right, after all these times doing it, it should be real close and should be fine. Again, it's better to do these the main quest chains here to get the ultimate result, which is the dungeon quests. And then if you have to do the filler, you have to do the filler. But no sense in doing stuff you don't have to do until the time calls for it. So, alright. Already on to the next section, and little tip. We saw the thing about the hyenas on the very first section. Vultures here have the same sort of thing. You take them down, and all of a sudden you'll get a drop quest called Dirty Birds to kill 8 of these diseased vultures. Now, the hyena ones I did avoid. Again, I chose not to do it. Now, these vultures I do choose to do, and there's a very specific reason that I do them. That is, you will see how quickly they die. There's very little health to these things, and they're pretty well clumped together a lot of the time. You can even pull them. You can pull them down by being ranged, but you can even pull them down, as you saw with me, just using my flying mount. So let's find another set of them. Here's one here. Aggro it. See if I can get this other one and that one at the same time. Yep. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't know they could knock you off. They can dismount you. I didn't know this. I'll disengage. I'll probably hit a coyote down here or something, but anyway, so see, but look how quick they die. So I didn't know they could dismount you, though. See, we as many 85s as I've had, and as often as I've done this quest, I've never had that happen before. And this is one thing that I find interesting about the leveling so many characters process, is that I'm still always learning stuff that I can give you guys at a later date, such as this video series hopefully is doing. Here's another one, and we'll take out this last vulture. That should be, yeah, that'll be the last one. Now we've got ourselves a coyote as well, which we need. We do need it for the quest. Oh, look, we got another one. I'm just getting all kinds of stuff here. I want to feign real quick here. Let my bear grab onto him. Actually, I'll go ahead and misdirect to my bear as well. So yeah, you can see the vultures are already done. It's a really quick quest. Like I said, I pick and choose the ones I do for specific reasons. I didn't do the hyena one because it was more. I think it was 12, as well as the fact they had more health and it took longer to complete. Vultures is really quick and easy. Multiple ways to aggro and to grab them all up at once. I like to kill mobs multiple ones at a time. It's harder to do with some classes, but if you can do it one way or another, then I highly recommend it, obviously, for quick and easy. Bam. 54,000 XP just for doing those stupid vultures. Only 8. So, there you go. Alright. Drop quest. Joy. Now, the only problem about this section of the Schnottz part of the chain is that you have to find yourself a fox amongst this area, amongst the coyotes and such. They are a pain in the butt to find. I don't know how many there actually are that run around here. I spend a little bit of time, most of the time, hunting one down. Look, we got lucky. There's one here. Now you have to be dismounted to grab it. But, boom. Okay, that is the biggest pain in the butt about this section. So, I kind of I just did try and get it out of the way first, and then I deal with the drop rate problem. These coyotes are a horrendous drop rate, if I remember right. And not horrendous, I guess is too strong a word. It's just pretty prototypical of any drop rate, which is frustrating at times. Sometimes you get lucky, and it's not so bad, but other times not so much. So, it just depends on your RNG and your luck. Okay, now that that section is complete, we're on to the next set of quests. Again, one of the reasons why I like these, why I try and do quests like this, is that there's 3 quests all in this one area. I like these quests clumped up so I can get a bunch done, get a bunch of turn-ins. Okay, this section here is about picking up these trooper uniforms, which you can do while mounted, as you're seeing. Now these little idols you have to pick up, you have to dismount. But the reason I point out that the troopers can be looted while being mounted is that sometimes you have to go into tight spaces where there's mobs. Like there, say I just yanked that one. Even though I had aggro, I was able to yank it quick enough and get back up in the air and keep moving. See how quick I'm just grabbing those and moving on? Again, you want to get quests done as fast as possible. I'll yank this one and get away from that mob before it comes after me. Same with this probably. Now that one didn't aggro. But anyway, so yeah, you want to get these. I try and get quests like this done first, just to knock them out. Just picking them up real quick, as you can see. Okay, so there's that. That quest is done now. That simple. Now the idols. The idols tend to be a little bit more inside here. Now I can try and find as many as I can away from mobs. Again, no reason to kill anything that I don't have to, because it just slows me down. So I just yoink these up as well as I can. Now I will have to kill the big spirits that you see, like that one there. That will be part of one of the quests, but I'm going to try and get this section done first if I can, depending on how readily available the idols are, which you can see there, for the most part, pretty readily available. Again, it's about quickness, efficiency to get these quest items as quick as possible. You saw how quick I got the troopers done. Okay, so this is after we just turn in all those other things with the idols and all. You get these uniforms that you took off the troopers and you put it on. Make sure you don't forget to put that on, because the quest doesn't really work otherwise. Again, key to this is efficiency and quickness. Stay on your mount. What we're supposed to do is to motivate some slackers over here, these workers, which you will see certain ones like sitting down. See, slacking laborer. What you want to do is talk to them while you're on your flying mount, and boom. Now I got 1 of 6. That's not always how it goes, as you will probably see here on this one. You talk to him and he attacks. Now all you have to do, stay on your flying mount, fly away, you'll get out of combat, you don't actually have to fight him. Again, then you don't waste time killing one mob at a time. You just get these quests done, talk to the 6 that you need, boom, and then you turn it in. Makes it go quicker, and that's the key. Again, we've talked about quest turn-ins ASAP. Be fast about it. Clump them up. Get them turned in. The quicker you turn in these quests, the faster you level. Don't waste time. Get this quest turned in real quick. That took about 2 minutes, and you're looking at 68,000 XP. Oh, I have to choose a reward. So, boom. Real quick. Moves the bar. That's what it's all about. Moving the bar. That's what I should have called this series. Alright guys, well this is the end of that particular section. Now we've got another section coming up where I basically always felt like it was a continuation of this one, but it really sort of is a separate section. So while I've always said there's 3 sections to the Harrison Jones quest chain, I guess technically, as I'm figuring out now by going through this whole process, there's really 4. So we'll be coming up to that one here in a bit. Now bear in mind, you can get out of that cutscene as well as you're going to get a nice blue here on the end of this quest chain. You're going to get a lot of good gear out of this whole section. You're going to get a lot of 312s and things like that as you gear up to get a higher eye level to get into the new dungeons that you're going to have available at 84. So keep that in mind as well. Don't just, I mean, obviously I'm talking about moving fast, getting through these quests as quick as possible, but don't negate the fact that you need to check out the gear and make sure you're getting your upgrades as well along the way. Alright, so that's the end of this section, and I will see you guys on the other side for the next section.